right now.
They're the worst that I've seen in my 40 years.
We're right up there at the top of the nation.
Car thefts are way up in Colorado, but one city is proving to be the exception, and we'll explain why.
President Biden makes a formal plea to Russia to stand down.
If Russia pursues its plans, it will be responsible for a catastrophic and needless war of choice.
And confused by cryptocurrency and NFTs? You are not alone.
Just kind of want to get a better pulse on the space.
We visited one of the largest crypto conventions in Colorado to try and learn more.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us at 5 o'clock. I'm Shannon Ogden.
Good evening. I'm Ann Trujillo. The Denver Metro has become notorious for car thefts, and new numbers prove that reputation is warranted.
So according to the Metropolitan Auto Theft Task Force, auto thefts are up 113% since 2019. On average, we have 75 cars a day are stolen. Denver 7 investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski has been digging into this issue.
And Jen, you looked in depth at the latest data.
And Shannon, it shows auto theft is up for yet another year, but not in every community.
I would describe it as epidemic.
There's no question.
More than prolific.
Auto theft is a major problem in Colorado.
It's a concern for every police department in the metro area.
As we've reported, in the last 2 years, car thefts are up 113%. And according to the National Insurance Crime Bureau, Colorado leads the nation in the number of cars stolen.
That's something that we need to get a better handle on.
The latest figures show auto thefts were up again in 2021, with an average of 100 cars stolen per day statewide. 3 years ago, it was half that.
The auto theft problem just began to escalate and increase.
Commander Mike Greenwell leads the Colorado Metropolitan Auto Theft Task Force, or CMAT, the team behind the numbers and law enforcement effort to investigate major car theft rings.
There's a lot less consequences for auto theft, for property crimes in general.
The new numbers show car thefts are up in every single metro area community. Every single community except one.
Castle Rock is not where you want to go if you're driving a stolen vehicle.
Auto thefts are down 25% in Castle Rock.
Why is Castle Rock making motor vehicle theft a priority?
We are plagued with more property crime than anything else.
Commander Jason Lyons credits these license plate readers for the decline.
Over the last 6 months or so, it has been an absolute game changer for our organization.
They alert police when a stolen car shows up in their community. Lyons says officers can then pull the car over and stop the person before they use that car to commit another crime.
In an effort to prevent crime, not just work on solving it after it's occurred.
On the flip side,
We're actually seeing quite a lot here in Glendale.
the city of Glendale topped the list for the number of stolen cars per 1,000 residents.
We're very concerned that we're at the top of the list and we're doing everything we can to lower it.
Lieutenant Jamie Dillon says most of the cars stolen are from people visiting Glendale.
We have a very dense population, large parking lots, large parking structures, and huge opportunity for auto thieves.
Huge opportunity. Thieves are taking from victims like Kara Shirley.
I haven't parked my car in that garage for weeks now because I'm so scared. It's just so traumatic.
Glendale Police recently bought its own license plate readers and is now trying to join the Metro Auto Theft Task Force. You may also be wondering if other large cities have license plate readers. Many do, but may not have the resources to respond every time they're alerted to a stolen car. And
Very interesting, Jen. Thank you so much. And resources can be hard to come by for Denver Metro Police Departments. In fact, this is a look at just some of the numbers we received when we asked departments what their current staffing looks like. Denver Police currently have 170 open positions, and when we asked DPD last December, they were at 150 openings. Normally, DPD employs nearly 1,600 sworn officers. Aurora Police currently has 35 openings. Head to smaller departments like Golden. There are only 2 jobs open right now.
And Governor Polis announced a new safety plan earlier this month aimed at helping law enforcement retain officers. The $113 million package also works to lower crime and puts more funds toward mental health services.
Former teacher Diana Toby has now joined her husband Jonathan in pleading guilty to trying to pass nuclear secrets to a foreign country. Both were once teachers at Kent Denver School in Cherry Hills Village. They were arrested in October. Jonathan pleaded guilty earlier this week and could face roughly 12 years in prison. Diana pleaded guilty today and could face 3 years. Arapahoe County deputies have arrested a volunteer coach at Arapahoe High School for allegedly having inappropriate conversations with a female student on social media. 22-year-old Virgilio San Andres is now facing 1 felony count. Deputies believe there may be more victims, and they are asking anyone with information to please call them.
Russia has a choice between war and all the suffering it will bring, or diplomacy, that will make a future safer for everyone.
Well, despite a last-ditch diplomatic push, President Biden says today he believes Russia has decided to invade Ukraine. And today, Russia-controlled separatists in eastern Ukraine conducted what appears to be a false flag operation in their own territory, showing a car exploding in the capital as they announced mass evacuations. And the U.S. has been warning for weeks now that a false flag operation could be what it takes for Russia to launch an attack.
We're calling out Russia's plans loudly and repeatedly, not because we want a conflict, but because we're doing everything in our power to remove any reason that Russia may give to justify invading Ukraine and prevent them from moving.
And President Biden says it is not too late to return to the negotiating table, and he is urging President Vladimir Putin to reach a peaceful solution.
Former Douglas County Superintendent Corey Wise has hired attorneys and appears to be in the early stages of filing a lawsuit against the district. Attorneys for Wise are requesting the board preserve evidence related to his firing for future litigation. Wise was fired as Doug co-superintendent earlier this month in a controversial move by the newly elected conservative board. The board is now currently hoping to announce finalists for the vacant job at the beginning of next month. Blockchain, Ethereum, non-fungible tokens, if any of those words confuse you, you're not alone.
Right now, Denver is hosting one of the largest cryptocurrency conventions at the old Denver Sports Castle off Broadway. And we sent Denver 7's Bayan Wang there to check it out.
I heard this line took like 3 hours yesterday.
But for fans of cryptocurrency and blockchain, the wait is worth it to attend the 5th annual ETH Denver event.
What do you mean, are we manipulated?
We've got 12,000 people from 100 countries here competing for over $1.5 million in prizes and bounties and $2 million in investment capital.
Those participating in the competition are asked to help create a more efficient, even universal infrastructure for the new generation of digital currency enthusiasts. At the same time, those with a less than complete understanding of this digital phenomenon heard from those confident cryptocurrency is our future.
The point here is to empower people to be more financially literate, to be in control of their finances, and to honestly be in control of their entire digital footprint.
Aiden Hyman is the CEO of ChainSafe Systems. Spaces like these were a part of his success.
Without events like this, we really wouldn't have the community we have, and our company wouldn't be where it is today.
It's individuals like Hyman that Governor Jared Polis hopes to continue attracting to Denver. The governor is pushing hard to make sure Colorado is the first digital currency state in the union. It's a vision that ETH Denver founder John Paller shares.
We could be a destination of choice for this innovation. To work here, live here, invest here, build here, and really experience the future.
For those who have yet to consider life in a digital dollar world, your time may be running out. The governor recently shared his vision with CNBC, a vision that could have you paying to renew your license plates with cryptocurrency by this summer. It is truly a brave new world.
Bayan Wang, Denver 7.
Joshua Ross with the University of Denver has become our go-to guy when we have questions about crypto. He says anyone choosing to put their money behind one of these currencies should treat it like any other investment, and by that we mean do your due diligence and know it's not a slam dunk.
I think there's like 3,000 of them. There's a lot of legitimate cryptocurrencies out there solving problems around cross-border transactions, around climate change, around decentralized computing. Some of them will work, some of them will fail dramatically.
And Ross suggests reading the white paper for any currency before investing. It's a sort of a mission statement that directs people to the crypto's purpose and the technology it is utilizing.
Well, statewide, Colorado teachers are burned out, especially it seems in the rural districts.
Yeah, we love our students, but you know, we are humans and we have to survive too.
Coming up, we travel north to hear what's keeping smaller schools from filling positions. Plus, a short sentence for an officer who mistook her taser for a gun.
I do pray that one day you can find forgiveness.